Hi guys and welcome, my name is Jude and today I am here to do a review of Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover. I already reviewed this on Goodreads. I don't know if you guys have checked it out. I will leave the link to my review down below. It has GIFs and I thought it was funny. But either way, if you haven't checked that out, I can show you what I felt about this book in one face. That's the face. That's the face that describes this whole book. That's me wanting to like it but actually hating it. So, if you've been following me for a while, you will know that I love Colleen Hoover. Like, I love her. I love her books. Slammed, A Point of Retreat, Hopeless, they were all life-changing books for me. Favorites of all time, heartbreaking, amazeballs. I recommend her books endlessly. And so, when I picked up Maybe Someday, I was just ready to love it. And I didn't. Which blows my mind because this book even has a soundtrack in it, so it makes for like an amazing experience, an amazing reading experience where you're like listening to the music and reading the book and it's like, ah! But I didn't like it. I didn't. I used to believe Colleen Hoover could do no wrong in my mind in terms of writing books, and she did. She failed me with this one, and after reading this one, I would soon discover that she would fail me again with November 9th, which is another book by her that I didn't like, and I won't talk about that right here, but I just know that. The thing about Maybe Someday is that it was so fucking cheesy. It was so motherfucking cheesy, like so cheesy that I can't even... And it wasn't good. It wasn't good. I can't tell you much about the story in general because, I mean, the brief summary in the back is very vague. Like, you get so little out of this. When I was reading it, I was pleasantly surprised with many things that made for an original story. I mean, it's a cliche romance through to the end, but it had some very interesting aspect that really sparked up the storyline. So I won't tell you those because, I mean, if you want to read it, you want to be surprised, you know? But I can tell you what I felt, and what I felt was that it was really cheesy. I know, it's a romance. Colleen Hoover tends to be cheesy in her romance. I mean, just as cheesy as maybe Sarah Dessen or Sarah Oakler, where you're like, oh, that's kind of disgustingly cute. But not to the point where I feel my eyes rolling to the back of my skull because I'm like, oh, this is such bullshit. And I had so many moments of that here. I was like, no one talks like that. No one would react that way. That's not logical. That's stupid. Blech. Like, there's cute romance and then there's stupid romance. And this was stupid romance in my mind. I just couldn't stand it. I have a limit for cheesiness, and my cheesiness thermometer just went through the roof. I know so many people liked it, but I couldn't get through it. I was struggling so much. I would be reading the page and I'd be like, oh my god, I can't read through this. And then I'd be like, oh, they just said that. That was awful, awful. I want to skip this entirely. And I'd had like a kind of face, and I would be reading it making faces because I tried to read it during lunch hour, and I was like, and it pained me because I wanted to like it so bad. That's the thing, people. I wanted to like it. I just didn't. As I said in my review, it ain't easy being cheesy, but this was horrible. This was awful. This was cringeworthy. This was a cringe-worthy book, and I'm just so sad by that. And then Sydney, the main character here, the girl character, always broke down crying, and it was driving me nuts. Things that had no reason, there was no motive for there to be tears. The next line would say, and then I began crying. And I was like, why is she crying all the time? It doesn't need tears. That doesn't need tears. There's no reason for tears, girl. Pick yourself up. I mean, I'm all for showing emotions, and being emotional is showing what you're feeling, but this was, oh, no. The sad part is that I thought the story had potential, and I liked the story in general. I just hated the interactions between the characters and the characters themselves. The soundtrack was also really cool. There's this song called it's called Trouble. I think it's just called Trouble. It was a great song, and it's called I'm in Trouble by Griffin Peterson from the official soundtrack of Maybe Someday, and it was so good. And I played it on my iPod like it's part of my music list, the official music list. I mean, it was a good soundtrack. It had the potential to be an amazing experience, but I was reading this book and listening to the music, enjoying the music, but not liking the book, and it was so frustrating.
Why don't we keep it simple? You talk to your friends and I'll be here to mingle. But you know that I wanna be right by your side where I ought to be. And you know that I can see the way that your eyes seem to follow me. And I must confess my interest, the way that you move when you're in that dress is making me feel like I wanna be the only man that you ever see. Whoa, I'm in trouble. Whoa, I'm in trouble now. Whoa, I'm in trouble. Whoa, I'm in trouble now.
The song is bomb. It's a great song. It's so fun and catchy, and you're like, I'm in trouble. But the end result is the same. I didn't like it. It's called Maybe Someday, but it's a maybe not read it. Honestly, to be honest, like, And those are my thoughts. I was very saddened by the fact that I didn't like it because, as I said, I love Colleen Hoover. I am genuinely suffering because I didn't like it. I wanted to like it so much. I just couldn't. Way too cheesy for me, but what can you do? I mean, sometimes it don't work out. Now do let me know in the comment section if you've read it, if you've heard of it, what did you think about it, did you like it? If you didn't, let me know in the comment section down below. I would honestly love for you to share your opinions with me on this, because it was torn apart by this book. I don't know if maybe my cheesy mood levels were like so intolerant through this book, but I just thought it was so cheesy, so just let me know. And I thank you so much for watching from the bottom of my heart, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!